You start, of course, with what we kind of spoke of before, this notion of scanning and beginning to understand what is the environment, what is its background, what is its context, and not just its immediate context, it's very broad context, geographically, economically. But at the same time, you're also wanting to, through the process very early on, shape a vision. So you need to early on say, even if this is not a fixed vision, can we begin to shape where are we all going? Because one of the challenges in town transformation program is people have such vastly different expectations of what might be, and then to begin to shape a common view. And quite often there, you don't want to dampen people's enthusiasm at all, but you want to bring them to some sobriety in terms of, let's focus on first things first. And that's perhaps the less sexy, the less ambitious components, but it's fundamental pillars for the rest to be unlocked. And you need to get to that first before you perhaps naively focus on the elements that might actually prove to be overinvestment too soon. So the second, other than scanning and really immersing yourself and really building a good sense of understanding, is to build a common vision. And then I think the third element is to begin to develop your sense of how aligned are your stakeholders, where are their misalignments, because there you need to kind of establish trust and rapport and to understand where they're at, so that when you get to points of decision making, you know where your alignments are going to be and where not, and therefore how to work to find the compromises so that forward momentum happens. So I think those are the top three. So get to know the place truly, get to know its current state, and then begin to form early views of what might be, begin to shape a vision with the community and the stakeholders based on some of that information, but then also very importantly begin to understand what are the biases, what are the power positions, what are the decision-making barriers that you might have to kind of be aware of, so that you can build alignment to get to mobility of implementation. So that's the three places where I normally start.